When you find your purpose, it decreases your stress and it increases the power and presence of God. Satan tries to blind the leaders to what God's purpose really is for the church. We want our preference instead of God's presence. We want our way instead of God's way. Don't allow your preference to rob God's presence. You not only need to come to church, you need to learn to be the church. Church, I want you to come to Little Church, Little C. I want you to come there. That's part of the church. But I want you to leave further in the Big C, which is universal church. But if you'll come to Little C and you'll learn, and you'll leave in Big C, the universal church, you'll learn to enjoy the greatest C of all, which is Christ himself. The real enemy in your life is not your mate, not your kids, not your boss. It's a spiritual battle. So now the purpose for our life is to have a godly confidence, be unbelievable courageous, and that becomes contagious. It's not just about earthly possessions, not only about earthly power, it's about heavenly power, heavenly purpose, and heavenly presence. See, you're gonna have problems, but when you're doing it God's way, during your problem, you get to experience God's presence and God's power. When you allow anything but God's purpose to be your purpose, it allows problems without power. But anytime you have a problem, but you know God's purpose, you have a new power of God's presence in your purpose.